Ahoy, my friends, Ryder here, and welcome back to another Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis video. Today, I am going to be showing you guys a guide for clearing the EX2 Stardust Flan. This boss is a little bit tricky. I'd say this EX2 fight is harder than the EX2 Blitzrad fight, but nonetheless, it isn't too terrible. Now, I'm going to be going over a couple things to note just for this boss fight in general. And I'm going to be using this team right here made up of Lucia, Matt, and Zach. Props to Lucia for being on banner, although unfortunately I won't be pulling for her on this banner, but this did give me a good opportunity to use this new Rose Musket, which I just got from a ticket pull not too long ago. Now, the Stardust Flan is going to be weak to fire. It's resistant to ice and water, and as you can see from its immunities here, there's not much in the way of breaks that we can really do with it. Immune to physical defense, magic defense break. It's also immune to physical attack, magic attack break. Now, this boss is going to have high magic resistance at the start of the fight, and essentially every time it summons a set of adds and you kill them, its magic resistance goes down until you beat either 3 or 4 of those add groups, and then the boss is going to go into a state of like where it gets stunned. Essentially, it gets a bunch of debuffs, and that is your ticket and your window into essentially taking down the boss once and for all. Because if you can't get it killed in that window, it will start summoning like more evolved adds called Evolved Redivide. I think Divide is the name of the attack where he summons the adds. But other than that, the fight is pretty straightforward. Boss summons adds, kill the adds, boss summons adds, kill the adds, wait till the boss eventually gets stunned, and then take him down. Now for my team today, I'm not going to actually be running a character with an Imperil weapon, so if this is going to align with your account out there, if you don't happen to have a Fire Imperil, you can use the Fire Breach materia right here, which is what I will be using. You can get this by using Crisis Co-op medals, which I highly recommend getting. Alright, so that being said, let's take a look at my team today. I'll be having Lucia running as essentially a off DPS slash AoE fire DPS. Matt is just going to be running essentially as a healer and physical defense buffer. From what I've seen so far in the fight, physical attacks seem to be like predominantly the ones to defend against. The adds will raise their own physical attack over time, so it is good to have someone that can raise your physical defense party-wide in order to help mitigate that damage. Now for Zach over here, he's just going to be our main fire DPS, magic fire DPS if you guys can slot it, but also Cloud works great here. And obviously if you guys have the new Yuffie, congratulations. She's also going to work really well here as well. Alright, so over here for Lucia, I am running her the Vivi's Garb, boosts HP and magic defense, along with the Cheering Shots limit break right here, Rose Musket in the first slot, and then Vivi's Magical Dun in the second slot for the AoE fire attack right here. Alright, then just for her materials right here, I have a Fyra right here, and then a magic attack up stat stick. Over here on Matt, we have a Fyra Breach and a Fyra as well. And on Zach, we have a Fyra and a Cura right here. I dropped the third materia slot because I didn't want to go over the 250,000. And honestly, these are just all the materials that you really need in this fight. Even the stat 6 ones you could probably drop off, but any of those extra slots are just going to help you guys along the way. Now for Matt, I am running his free gear voucher costume, Crimson Flare for the fire potency buff, Centipede right here for our main healing slash AoE physical defense up, and the SP Rapier next G, which gives a very potent single target heal. The ads tend to focus one person, so this can be helpful if you're having trouble keeping up with AoE healing. Last but not least for Zach, we have his Limit Break Draw Arcanum costume. Along with this weapon, you by no means need this at OB6, so if you even have this at OB2, it's going to work just fine. And then pairing it with the Crystal Sword Z, which gives an AoE Firaga, along with attack and very good fire potency, is going to be the way to go if you are running Zach. Also, Ifrit's Crimson Flare, I believe Crimson Flare, Hellfire, sorry, my mistake. is going to be Zach's summon of choice. Put Ifrit on your main fire DPS. Now, as for Lucia right here, she's sitting at 76k power, 10.7k HP. She's got 2.3k magic attack, 114 physical defense, and 121 magic defense. As for our abilities, we've got HP at 4, magic attack at 2, we got magic defense at 2, fire potency at 4, some magic ability potency there, and the boost magic attack to all allies from Zach. Her sub-weapons are going to include the Egg Caller right here, along with the Crew Kicker, both of them boosting fire potency. Jumping over to Matt right here, he's got 75k power, 8.3k HP, 2.6k magic attack. He's got 148 physical defense, 134 magic defense, and 2.7k healing, so all around pretty solid. His R abilities are going to include boost HP level 2, physical defense level 3. We've got healing at level 9, a little bit of boost magic ability potency right here, some buff debuff extension as well, and then jumping into the sub weapons, I am running the Hell House Collar right here, along with the guard stick for some extra healing. Now, last but not least, we have Zach Fair, 95k power, 6.4k HP. He is our main DPS, so you can go more of a DPS build, drop his HP down, as long as you can keep him alive. You basically want to be kind of riding the line with your strong DPS. You want them to just be able to stay alive, but also do as much damage as possible. So 6.4k HP, 3.3k magic attack. He's got 116 physical defense, 106 magic defense right here. Now, his most important R abilities, magic attack, fire potency, boost magic ability potency, and the boost magic attack to all allies. For his sub-weapons, I am running the Sun Umbrella right here, anything that you have with high magic attack stat up, and the Flame Projector, which boosts magic attack and fire potency. Now, that is going to conclude my team build for the Stardust Flan. That being said, let's get into it. All right, guys. This is going to be the Stardust Flan EX2. This fight is, not super over the top. Definitely a tad harder than the Blitzrad fight. That one's pretty chill. But still, nothing crazy here. You just got to target the ads and take him down. So I'm just going to wait right here, have him target the ads. All right, here we go. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to Fire Breach with Matt. And we're just going to slowly start taking all these guys down. All right, with Matt, he can switch back over and Fire Breach the other one. Okay, and let's just get some AoEs in here. All right, there we go. I'm just going to keep on AoEing with Zach, and Lucia, I'm going to switch to her actual main weapon right here for damage. All right, or you can actually just run your basic fire attacks as well. All right, so let's drop a fire right here and one more. You see that they get a pretty massive physical attack stat boost right there. All right, so that was using AoE spells to take them down. This time I'm going to use single target attacks. All right, so let's jump over to this one right here. I will Fire Breach it, switch over to Zach, use Igniting Stream, and then Blazing Rose on Lucia. All right, so that actually did way more damage, and it was much faster here. All right, switching back over to this one right here. We are going to drop a Fire Breach again. Switch over to Zach. We'll use Igniting Stream. It just depends. You can use AoE to take them down. You can use single target attacks. Whatever works best for you guys' account. All right, there we go. I'm going to jump this Fyra right here. All right, there should be one more set of ads, I believe. All right, so this is it. This is going to be the last set of ads right here, guys. We are trying to get all of our limit breaks up if possible. All right, so Matt's the only one who's a little bit further behind. All right, let's see. Just making sure we're getting everything off. All right, I definitely need to get a heal here on Zach. Here's that single target heal that I just told you guys about. Super, super, super helpful, especially right there in that situation. All right, here we have a physical defense down buff on everyone, which I am going to heal with Matt's recovery circle right here. All right, at the same time, everyone has their limit breaks up. We are essentially good to go for taking down the main boss. As soon as he stuns, you're going to immediately cast Fire Breach on him. And then you're going to go Cheering Shots, Crimson Flare, Hellfire. Cheering Shots is going to raise the physical and magic attack of your entire party. Crimson Flare is going to boost your fire potency for your entire party. And then Ifrit is just going to do some insane damage. So you definitely want to do it in that order. Fire Breach, Cheering Shots, Crimson Flare, Ifrit, and that's going to be the best order to basically do as much damage to the boss during this time as possible. Now that we've done our damage, we're essentially just going to be spamming him to get as much extra damage as we can during this phase, and to try and kill him before he goes into his next little summoning phase right here. So here we go, just getting off as many fires as we can, and that is going to be that. That is going to take down the boss. He's probably going to summon stronger adds. I've never actually gotten to the point where he summons after that point. But essentially, I'm guessing that it would be the same strategy unless the boss just has a little bit of HP left and you can just take him down right then and there. That being said, guys, if you have any questions about this guide, thoughts, concerns, your team setup is a little bit different, don't be shy, just ask some questions and I'm happy to help you guys out at any point in time. That being said, if you guys enjoyed this video today, if it was helpful in you guys getting the clear of the EX2 Stardust Flan, don't forget to drop a like and to subscribe to the channel for more Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis content. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.